when I even just heard that Twilight live in concert was happening, I thought to myself, how do I, find a way to become a part of this? Truly, I saw the initial announcement a while back, and it was something that felt like such a dream come true. And it's just, it's amazing. I was in middle school when the books and movies came out for the very first time, and it's a really special full circle moment for me now. Twilight is extra special because not only does it have a beautiful orchestral score by Carter Burwell, but it also has an incredible soundtrack that really kind of became the soundtrack of a generation in many ways. We have, bands like Muse and Paramore and Linkin Park and all of these, iconic bands that were really shaping music and the sound that my generation grew up listening to. So, bringing this movie back on the 20-year anniversary of the book, the 15-year anniversary of the first movie, and getting to have this sort of nostalgic experience with not only my peer group, but also a brand new generation who is learning about the movie for the very first time as well. It's very, very special. And to have music be sort of the centerpiece of this production is just a really, really exciting thing for all of us. I think at the end of the day, the story itself, there's, a larger than life aspect. We have vampires, we have werewolves, we have all of these exciting things. But at the heart of the story, it's sort of a timeless love story between, young people who are trying to figure out who they are, and, all of these themes like identity and falling in love for the first time, and, figuring out who you are in a new place. The movie opens with our lead character in a brand new environment, and she's trying to figure out who she is as a person while, all of these factors around her are changing. And I think, most people of all ages can relate to that at one point or another throughout their lives. So I think, there's so much heart in the story, so far beyond, what you might think of, the vampires and werewolves. There's so much more to it, and it's just something that is definitely has that nostalgic factor now, but is also exciting to experience for the first time. I think two moments stand out to me the most. I get to play piano in this production, so I'm conducting and playing piano and saxophone. And one of my favorite parts of the score is Bella's theme. It's Bella's lullaby, and it's a very, very beautiful musical moment. And what's really cool is, Edward is playing it on screen, and I get to play the piano part and get to kind of be his musical voice live in concert. And so that's a really, really special moment for me. And for our ensemble, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful piece of music, and just really, brings the emotional intensity. It heightens that emotion, and it's just very beautiful. So that would be my favorite musical moment, I think. And then the iconic baseball scene with, the song Supermassive Black Hole playing in the background and all of these crazy visuals going on. It's just such a fun moment, and we get to really jam out and rock out during that. I would say that this live in concert experience is really a one-of-a-kind experience. And it's something that, even the most seasoned Twilight fans will experience something new by having the music performed live. And it really does kind of pull you into the story, and it makes everything feel a bit more intimate and a bit more epic at the same time. So it's really a special format, and I would highly encourage it. Even if you have seen a live, movie in concert, production, this is something that is just another step in the same direction, and it's really a special production.
I know what you are.
Say it out loud.
Vampire.
Are you afraid?
No.
Be a part of forever.
I don't know how long I've waited for you. I just want to try one thing.
Twilight in Concert, now in the venue near you.